JamiaTV, Beacon for the Nation. This program is suitable for general viewing.
Wabarakatuh, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. A very good evening to you and welcome to Live Real Talk Show. My name is Zamzam Ahmed. It's live, it's real, and we are talking. And tonight we are going to discuss empowering youth through education. Education remains a challenge to many young people in the society today. As a result, some of them feel left behind and disconnected from their potential. Free learning spaces and community programs have emerged to provide an alternative opportunities through education, skill building, mentorship, positive engagement, among other benefits that the youth can get. In tonight's episode, we examine how these programs are shaping the future of youth. And in studio, I am joined by two beautiful ladies. First, we have Fatma Hassan, who is trustee and head of marketing at Taawun. We also have Halima Juma Hussein, who is also a Taawun trustee, head of administration. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, good, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah, I can see the happy faces.
Yeah.
Karibuni sana.
Thank you so
Because
much.
we are talking about empowering youth through education.
Yes.
And I've mentioned that education remains a challenge to many young people.
True.
Why is it that it has become a challenge to young people? Let me start with you, Halima.
Okay. Shukran. Thank you very much for welcoming us to this platform. We really appreciate. There are so many challenges and many factors that affect the youth from gaining education. Some of these factors are like poverty. You know, when the families they have a poverty issue, there's no financial sustainability. So these kids are affected through, they can't have a good learning. Another factors there's a family, you know, family background. Like a family, some students, this youth, some in the family, when they have some issues, you know, the father and the mother, the parents, they're having these domestic issues. So these kids cannot focus because they'll be affected by this one. And sometimes they have a learning materials. Lack of learning materials is very important for this youth to keep them in classrooms. So these are some of the challenges we face as a community, which we need to do better and to improve the learning of these students to overcome these challenges. So these are the main factors we are facing, and many more actually. Yes.
Okay. And when we talk about free spaces that are being that are emerging, these organizations, these institutions that are giving, let me give it to Fatima, this one. They are emerging in order to give or provide an alternative solutions to the problems. Now, these free spaces, these free learning spaces, how do they help them change the mindset of youth who feel like they have been left behind in the society?
These free spaces, they help because it makes the youth become more, they know that education is not only for the people who are rich. It's not like you have to go to these big places, these big learning institutions for you to get education. Even if like you're coming from a poor, from not a place where you have the money to learn, you can go to these free spaces and get the same learning and the same quality education that the others are getting. And you can be like more confident, more determined, more focused, and like you can have more dreams that you want to dream, because like you have a platform where you can achieve your dreams. Yeah, so it really helps them. Like it makes them like to have a positive mindset. It makes them like to focus on their future and to have big dreams. Yeah.
Okay, we have youth whose mindset is all about going to universities, studying doctorates. They want to be doctors, they want to be pilots, they want to be nurses, but they forget about other courses. Now, if I may ask, what kind of skills do young people gain outside classrooms that shape their future?
Okay, this is a very good question. There are many skills and opportunities out there for the students who didn't get opportunity to go to university, to be doctors and to be pilots and to be a big managerial position like in the bank and all this parastatal. And that's why we come up with a solution like these skills. Like when a student we have like plumbing, they can learn this plumbing, the skills which we are giving them. So not everybody will get these big opportunities. Some of them, because of lack of finance and all that, they can learn. They can be like plumbing. We have plumbing courses. We have electrical. We have ICT. We have henna and beauty. So those we give them the skills, and when they learn, they can go out there. They can get opportunities, job opportunities. Not only job opportunities, still they can be entrepreneurs, and they can create opportunities. They can employ other people, you know. They can employ other people. They can create jobs, and this will really better the communities, and it will help them bring food on the table and assist everybody.
Now, when you talk about these skills outside classroom.
Yes.
Now, mentioning about job opportunities, what are these job opportunities that they are seeing or they are looking when they have these skills? When
they have these skills. First, they can get, there's a communication skills, there's entrepreneurship skills, there's a plumbing skills. These skills, when they get, that shows that you don't need to have a degree for you to get an opportunity in the job. A skill can give you a job, and you can be an entrepreneur. You can employ other people, and you see, so we are closing the gap slowly. So that will really help. We have many skills which we're giving out there. Yeah.
Okay. Now, because she's mentioned about there are so many skills that we're giving out to the youths. Now, what really inspired Tawon to start this initiative, or rather give free spaces to youths?
What inspired us was the dropout cases of people, of students not going to school. And after the Form 4, you find many idling around. Many engaging in drugs and stuff. So we saw there was a dire need for these people, for us to get them out of there and to give them something so that they can do and they can learn. And for that, if we do it, we are trying to give them more focused mind rather than them going to the streets and taking drugs, going to parties and stuff. When they learn, at least they are more focused on their dreams, and they can aspire more to be more. They can dream more rather than just them idling around. So that was our main motivation. Because it was becoming a concern not only for us but also for the society. Now they're engaging in criminal activities because they don't have, if you don't have hope, you'll try to destroy others' hope by taking their things and stuff. So that was our main focus. Yeah.
Okay. You've mentioned about the youth who engages themselves in things like drug abuse, in criminal activities and so on. So now you have interacted with a number of youths who come there, get these free classes, free learning spaces. Now, who are the main youth we are talking about, the kind of youth that are benefiting from this initiative or this free education?
Okay, the youth who are benefiting from this program we have, they are from marginalized and vulnerable communities. The kids and street children too. We have some street children who we have taken them from the street and they will bring them to classroom. Most of these youth, they were hopeless. They had lost hope in life because they don't have maybe the degrees and all these requirements for you to get those jobs. And we have even some of them, they have not even, some students we have, they have never been in classrooms actually. And we take them to classroom and we give them hope. We show them, we give them hope, they learn, they get confidence, so then they get equal opportunities in life, to help themselves. Yeah.
Okay. When you talk about coming from a marginalized community, the street children,
Yes.
the people who have not stepped into classrooms. They are the ones who are benefiting from these
Yes.
learning programs. Now, earlier you mentioned about plumbing courses,
Yes.
henna classes, and everything that you've mentioned. Perhaps for someone who's watching us right now and would really want to know more about the type of courses, the type of skills that if I would enroll, would get. What are these skills that this person can get?
Yeah, the type of skills that we give at Ta'awun Vocational Training College are academic and practical skills. The academic, we tell them, we teach them about entrepreneurship, leadership, communication skills. On the practical side, we have tailoring, computer study, ICT, information computer technology, communication technology. We have plumbing, we have electrical, we have tailoring, we have driving school. We started this last year with the driving school, and we are getting a lot of students out of that. We have, I think those are the base, the skills that we are giving right now, and those are the where also henna and makeup. Those are the skills that are needed right now in the job opportunities. So that is what we are providing. Whatever, we usually look at a skill that is marketable, that is more needed in the community, and that is what we are providing. Yeah.
And how long does it take for a person maybe to do these courses?
Yeah, it's 3 months.
Okay.
But if you want to be more advanced, like we have more advanced teachers, the teachers are very qualified.
Okay.
So if you want to, if you can take even more than 2 courses. So you can do maybe tailoring and plumbing, you can do ICT and electrical engineering, because they are basically free. Okay. So you can equip yourself as more time as you want, as long as you want to learn. So you can take 3 months, you get a certificate maybe in ICT. The next 3 months maybe you get a certificate in electrical. The next 3 months you can get maybe a plumbing. Or if you want to advance maybe in ICT, yeah, you can just get from the basic to the advanced level we have. And it has been really going on. We have, right now we have a lot of students who are taking advanced classes. Yeah, and you know, like electrical, you can't just go from grade 1. You have to go from grade 2, grade 3 for you to be a professional and to be, to compete with the people outside. Yeah. So that is why we encourage the students like to take more. They should not only take grade 1, but they should go for grade 2 and grade 3, so that they become more and more skilled. Yeah.
Now, what about this person who's already enrolled in something else and has completed, has graduated and everything, but at this point, not that I don't get parents who can pay for my school fees, but I'm not in that position to ask for school fees because they did pay for my my classes, right? Now, right now, I would like to study something else, something that can be of benefit to me. What about this person? Can this person enroll?
Yes.
Okay.
We have many students who we take them on board. They can enroll. They have been in school. Parents are struggling with fees. We know that it's a challenge everywhere, and they are finished. They are not able to continue, you know, with maybe college or university. So we take them on board, and not all the students who comes to us, they have to pay anything. No, we take them on board, and we nurture them, and we support them, not only with the skills, but we talk to them and we advise them, we give them guidance. So for us, our college, the vocational trainings we are giving is for everybody. We don't have limits, we don't have age, so everybody is welcome. Our main purpose is to empower the youth. Empower the youth in a way that once they get the skills, they can go there and living. And they can have a decent life, and they can be able to help themselves, and they can be helped. They can be able to help the community around them. Yes.
Okay. Now, as Ta'awun, providing these free learning courses for the youths. When it comes to job opportunities, do you find job opportunities for the youths that you have trained so far?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So once our youth have graduated, we knock all the doors
Okay.
So we say this is our youth. We have empowered them. We have given them skills. So we urge the private organizations and even the governments. We go and say, please, if you can help us, because we need to help them. You know, when you give somebody a skill and you just let them, some will get distressed or they'll go back to the drugs, crime, because of the idleness. So for us to avoid this situation, for them to go back where we took them, so we try to get them a job or try to help them come up with a group of maybe like 5 or 4, open a small business, and you start from there. If it's a tailoring, they can do tailoring, they can make some clothes, they can sell and they can get an earning. If it's plumber, we go to the you know, the real estate now, it's a very booming business. So we go there, we approach them, we say this is our students. If you can help them with the plumbing jobs, so we go everywhere and look at job for them. We don't just we don't leave them out there alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We try to assist them.
Walking the journey.
Yes, we do walk the journey with them.
Okay. Oh, mashallah, that was really amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we've all desired when we were young to be doctors, to be journalists, to be those big people in the society. But we forget that we also need the people to do henna for us during weddings, to do plumbing when we have issues with our pipes at home and everything. Now, perhaps let me ask this, Fatima. Why is skill building so important for youth?
Skill building is very, very important because like it makes you like you try like to compete with the others like who have gone to the universities, because most of us we think that skill is very low, like in our standard it's very, very low, but it's the most you will need them. You will need the plumbing, you will need the electrician, you will need the henna, you will need the tailor. Even our clothes, we need the tailor. Yani. So it is very, very important for the youth like to have these skills because the job market is not there.
Okay.
If you see, we are in an era where job opportunities are very, very slim, yani to none, yani. It's and everybody's running to that one job opportunity. So if we give them skill, they'll be able like to employ themselves, and it is the best thing you can ever provide to us, and you can ever give to someone because like you're not only giving them a fish, you're telling them how to fish themselves, so they can be able like to employ others. They can be able like to grow themselves. They can be able like to be confident. I know this skill, so they can be able even like to call the customers and get customers for themselves, not necessarily looking for a company to get them the customers. Yani. So it is the most undervalued, but it is the most important thing in the society right now because it brings the job gap. Yani, because the job opportunities are not there, the skills that are helping and trying like to what is it called? Like it's trying like to make the job opportunities to be for them like they'll be able like to give the job opportunities and they'll be able like to brand themselves and to make everything work and to get food for themselves.
Okay. Wow, that is really amazing. I'd like us to take a short break, but we'll be back with more on this thing. And there are so many things that we are going to look at when it comes to this skill building, and it's a question that I've been asked. And I think I normally ask myself, but let me pose this question to you. What are you without your job title? Now, I'm a journalist. Yeah, I know. I'm a presenter. I'm a show host. But who am I without that job title? That is a question also I am posing to you. What are you without job title? Now we can see there is a real reason. There is so many important of us knowing or having these skills in order to survive in this life. So don't go far. Stay tuned as we have more on this, empowering youth through education.
JamiaTV, beacon for the nation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
Enyi mlioamini, munapoitwa kuhudhuria swala ya Ijumaa, fanyeni haraka kuikimbilia, muache biashara zenu, hilo ni bora ikiwa mwelewa.
Isikilizeni kwa umakinifu khutba ya Ijumaa
ili uzidi kujenga imani yako na kupata faida nyingi ya siku hii.
Coming to you every Friday from Jamia Mosque, Nairobi.
Live on JamiaTV.
Verse of the day.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا.
Quote of the day. Imam Malik bin Anas said, I am but a man. I make mistakes sometimes, and I am correct sometimes. So examine my opinions and accept anything that agrees with the book and Sunnah, and leave anything that does not agree with the book and Sunnah.
JamiaTV, beacon for the nation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back and thank you so much for keeping it at JamiaTV. This is our second segment of Live Real Talk Show with me, Zamzam Ahmed, and we are continuing with our conversation on empowering youth through education. And before we went for a short break, there was a question I posed to you, my viewer, is who are you without your job title? And perhaps this is a question I would wish or appreciate my guests to assist me and the people who are watching us. Fatima.
So do I answer the question or I can like elaborate on that?
Yeah, like what would you tell a person, or rather what answer would you give when that question is posed to you?
I think you have to look beyond, beyond the career that you have like gotten from universities and colleges, yani. Because like you may find yourself like you are in your home and maybe you have no skills, yani. For example, like your pipe is broken and you have to call somebody. So that is the time like you have to put aside your career and like focus on the issue that it is there, yani. or maybe you're going to in rural areas, and maybe you can't like they don't know what is your career. Yeah, so the skills that you have, like you have gotten like here and there, that is now who you are. You'll put aside your career, and you'll embrace the skills that you had. Maybe somebody's clothes is torn, and you're going like to help them. Also, like without your job title, also religiously, like you're a Muslim, or maybe you have other religious beliefs, and also like your abilities. What are you able to do? Yeah. Are you like are you a communication? Are you a leader? Are you a good communication? Yani like maybe you have maybe there's something that has happened, and they need somebody to communicate clearly what happened. So that is who you are. Other than your job title, yani your career, yani that is truly who you are.
Wow, that is really amazing, mashallah. Now, let me come to you, Ms. Halima. Yeah. Now, when we talk about the free programs, the free education or learning spaces that Ta'awoon is providing for the young people, what other initiatives are there that Ta'awoon is providing to the community?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. So apart from my vocational trainings, we have several programs which we are running to help the communities. Like we have feeding programs. Feeding program is a program whereby we help and feed the vulnerable, which includes single mothers, widows, and the orphans. This program is very important because every month we give them like a ration, so they have some food stuff which are basic, at least they are not lacking. Yeah, we have food program. We have street children. Street children are the children which we took from the street, and we have created a Ta'awoon FC. Now they are good footballers, and mashallah, they are doing very well. And we took them from the street. And we have a iftar program. Iftar program is a big program which we get funds from the well-wishers and people like Sadaqah, and we help the distribution of food program. We go to Northeastern, we go many counties all over Kenya. Everywhere you'll see Ta'awoon is there. We've been in Garissa, we've been in Wajir, we've been in Tana River, we've been in Mombasa, we've been in Kilifi, we've been in Nairobi, and all the slums area. Normally, iftar food program is very important for us. We have Udia, which is Eid, during the Eid. We have a meat distribution. We distribute meat to the communities. We focus on the slums areas, where it's a good time for sharing what we have with the community and the brothers and sisters. So we know there are Muslims brothers and sisters during the Eid and all this Ramadan. Some they don't even have anything to put on the table. So that's where we come in as an organization, and we share the little we have with our brothers and sisters. And then we have another program, which is now this is the vacation training, and we have other programs, right, Fatima?
Yeah, we have also shoes distribution.
Yes,
this was the main, it was the highlight of the programs, because we were going to schools where we just enter, we look at the students, like the ones who have very torn shoes, and we give them shoes to go to school with. And you may find we found very vulnerable cases, like we got some cases of gumboots, like students going with gumboots to the school. So we really thought it was a good empowerment for the youth, because if we can like give them shoes, we are giving them dignity, and it was the best out of the program.
Yeah, just to add on that, we even have counseling programs, which we do counseling for these students. We get some of them, we get from the streets, and it's not easy for you to bring them to the class just for learning. So we give them counseling, we talk to them. We go outside, and we have mothers, like single mothers. We go and give them counseling. We do counseling programs a lot of places, in the communities, in the slum areas. So we are always available for the counseling. So these are some of the programs we do, and we give the society, which are very beneficial.
Okay. How do youth shows and learning programs help young people gain confidence?
Youth shows are really important programs, because like it makes them showcase their talents. how like somebody is talented in something and maybe they have not been able like to showcase the talent. Maybe somebody or a well-wisher can see the talent and maybe give them an opportunity. Also, it gives them like they're able like to boost their confidence. It makes them like learn new things. They're able like to do like new things, like maybe they rediscover their talent. Maybe you have one talent, you can say like, oh, it is so exciting that I should showcase my talent, let me showcase another talent. So it is really, really helpful, and it will be like it will make their dreams come true, because they are like somebody somewhere can see my talent, and maybe it can change my life. Yeah, and we have seen them like changing people's lives. Yeah, this shows they have been like, whenever somebody sees a talent and maybe they have an opportunity, they can be able like to give the youth, and it can change their life from one point to another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me come to Madam Halima.
Yes.
Now, we normally have this mentality, and it's a fact. Yeah, it can be a mentality, but it's also a fact. If a young person is not in school, if a young person is not doing anything constructive, you will find this person doing something that is not constructive, something that is not impactful. Maybe engaging themselves or doing drug dealings, crime scenes, mambo kama hayo, sio? Now, in what ways do these programs help keep this youth busy and away from the negative influences that we are talking about?
Okay, the programs are very important, especially to the youth, because the youth are very important in any, is it a government or a country? So we need to keep the youth very busy, and we know that if the youth are just let and they are not busy, you know, an idle mind is a certain workshop. That's what they say. So for us, that's we see that big gap, and that's where we come in. We go to these communities, we go to the slums areas, we talk to the youth, and we see them, they're very idle. Because of them being idle for a very long time, they're in a comfort zone. They're in a comfort zone, so they engage themselves in drugs. They lose hope. They engage themselves to drugs. You see they're drugs, they use a lot of drugs because they don't have a direction. They don't have anybody to hold their hand. And most of them, they need somebody to come and say, hey, let's go, and this can work for you. You can do better than these drugs. You can do better than crime. So we talk to them. You know, engaging the youth is a very important part of a community which needs to be done. And this is very important for all of us, to come in and step in, help the youth, talk to them, do counseling for them, show them that they can do better, they can do, instead of being idle, come to the class, learn like a plumbing, get these skills. You will get a job. You will be able to create a job. You can be an entrepreneur in future. You can help others. Because, you know, if you help one person, that one person will help another one, and another one, and another one. So before, then in due time, you see we have a lot of youth in class. Many have, and they've gotten the skills, and they're earning, and they're helping others. And crime level will go very low, and drug abuse will be very low, because now they're busy. Because if a youth, they're not busy, they engage so many idle things, you know, crime and all that. So like right now, maybe you see a lot of youth, they're outside there, they have lost hope, they have no job, nothing. So they engage, you see the crime rate will go high, because now when you're passing at night, they want to eat, they have not eaten. So it pushes them to do things which they don't want to do, but because of lacking other option, that's where they are. So that's where we step in as an organization, and we come together and talk to them and put them in class and give them these skills. After learning their skills, now we try to get them a job. We have a lot of good stories, actually. Like if you go to, most of our vacation colleges are in the mosques. Right now, if you go to like a Majengo mosque, when there is a pipe which is spoiled for water and all running electrical, do you know it's our students who does that? Now you see, now the mosque or the facility where we have the college, they don't have to pay for these facilities, or they don't have to pay for a plumber or electrician. So our students always comes in and fix if it's electrical or it's plumbing. They always come in. So, you know, it has a lot of benefit, and which we encourage. We encourage community, we encourage maybe the government and everybody. Let's come together and help the youth. So once you help the youth and they get something important to do, the crime rate will go down. Use of drugs, it will go low, and they will help each other. Yes.
And that is why they normally say, it has disappeared.
They say don't give somebody a fish, show them how to fish.
Okay.
Yes.
And also, youths are the leaders of tomorrow.
They are the leaders of tomorrow.
We hold
them. Very important. It's very important. Yeah.
Okay. Something else is this youth that you have picked or maybe seen somewhere, encourage them to get into classes and learn these skills. Now, because you've interacted with a number of them, let me come to Fatima. What changes have you seen in those young people, in youths that have enrolled in Town College?
The biggest change is the self-worth.
Okay.
Because like you find like somebody who didn't have money, they were very, very poor. You find like since they have gotten a college where they are getting the skills from, their self-worth becomes more. They know now they are more focused, they are more determined, they are more disciplined. And also on discipline, it's because like when you have no hope, you lack discipline. Yeah. But when you are in an institution, you have to follow the rules and the regulations. And when you find like when you're following the rules and regulations, discipline becomes automatically. So when they are like that, it is a very, very big change for them. And also like when they are finished the college, for them like to open their own businesses. That is the most the highlight of everything, because now they have the skills, they're now determined, they are more focused. Now they can dream again. They can now like try to make things work for them, rather than like for them like coming from poverty background and not having money like to do 1, 2, 3. Right now they are, because we mentor them. And once you have mentored somebody, it's like you're telling them to naweza, they are able like. So when you tell somebody they are able and you have given them hope, they will do wonders. The sky is the limit, they say. So that is outside the college, that is what we are proud of them. And they are really motivated, because when they enter, they are not motivated because they don't know what the future holds. But when they are mentored and they have the skills on their hands, they become more confident. And now they are more motivated like to do everything they want to do.
Squeezy wanasema sky is not the
limit.
No, Peter, sky, you go higher.
Okay. As Ta'awun, what challenges have you encountered so far in with these programs?
Okay. In Town, we encounter a lot of challenges. Some of the challenges are like funds, like financials. Another challenge we encounter is like materials, classrooms. So these are the challenges we get, because now our main purpose and focus is to reach out to many youth and give them skills. So sometimes we become limited. You know, we become like we have limits. We cannot expand more. We need to expand more and reach. Like right now, we have many vocational trainings in many areas in the youth. When you go to slums areas, but now we need to reach out more. So lack of funds, materials for the students for the learning, it's very important for us, and even equipment like computers and all that. So these are some of the challenges we are facing at our.
And how can volunteers or perhaps teachers play a role in supporting these youths?
Teachers and tutors are playing a very big role, because they are the backbone of the entire program. Because apart from giving these students some skills, they are doing guidance too. They are guiding them. They are giving confidence. They give them, self-esteem. You know, they give you a confidence that, you know, you are important in life. Once you learn this, you can get a job, your life can change. You can help yourself, you can help your family, you can create a job, you can help other person. As we are holding your hand, you can hold another person's hand. So this is, they're very important to us. They're playing a very big role, for nurturing the students too.
Also, they're like mentors. And also counselors, because teachers, the way she has said it, they are the backbone. They see what's going on with the students, even like when we are not there. So they are like they are the ones who are counseling them. If maybe they are the students are going through something, they confide with the teachers. So they mentor them, they show them, because they are very, very experienced. So if you go to somebody who is experienced with your problem, they are able like to solve their problem.
Okay. Now with this program, the show now, we have different people who are watching us. We have the youth who've lost hope. We have the parents who have no money to take their kids, or maybe we have other people who have the ability, or rather that helping power, but they don't know where to take it. So as Fatima, let me start with you, Fatima. What advice would you give to the people who are watching us right now concerning skills, improving their lives through education and skills?
What I can advise them is not to lose hope. And find alternatives. It's not a must you be in a university or a very big college for you to succeed in life. We have so many stories that we know. Leaders, even themselves, they tell us the stories where they started. They should like look for alternatives, like the skills centers that the government and the NGOs are providing. They are very, very competent, and they are very, very trusted. They are able like to give out to, when you go to them, you are able to get a very quality education, and you can like be somebody and you can be somebody and like change your life. It's not a matter of like where you are coming from or the background. You're able like to get the skills and be somebody. You can open your own business, you can get employed, you can change other people's lives too. So I would tell them not to give up and look for alternatives, because looking for only one alternative and losing hope is not an alternative. We need to change our mindset, and we need like to embrace the skills that are provided for with the technical centers, and we need to take our students there, because not only are we like what is it called, like when not only like the skill centers are there, but we need the students to come in numbers, so that like we can be able like to continue, like we can see like in the society it's needed, and as NGOs and the government like can see there is a dire need. So I think, and also the job opportunities are not there, so the parents need to look for alternatives. It's not a must for your kid to be a doctor, to be an engineer, for them to succeed in life. Even the plumbers nowadays, they have a lot of money, the mechanics have a lot of money, so look for them for a skill they can do and be somebody. In that life.
As we finalize, Ms. Halima, perhaps what's your take to the people who are watching us right now, as far as embracing skills is concerned, as far as supporting the initiative is concerned?
So my message to maybe the youth and everyone out there, let's come together and help each other. You know, the youth concern is everybody's concern. Because once the youth, they lose hope, and they're the backbone of everything. Once this youth, they lose hope, even the security will be affected. For you can't, a place where you should pass at night, you'll be scared. Because, you think that there's kuna vijana pale watakushika and get or something like this. So let's empower this youth. Let's help them. Let's come together. Let's support each other. It's a responsibility for all of us, because as a communities, we can you cannot say, we cannot wait for the government. The government cannot do everything. What is our role? We have a role to play, like as a parents, as organizations, for helping the community. And we tell the youth, you don't give up, don't lose hope. As long as you are alive, you can achieve. You can achieve skills, you can achieve work, and you'll be able to help yourself. And for parents, we say that if you have some students who are, maybe they have dropped out of school because of lack of financials or school fees, bring them to Ta'awun, bring them to the skills colleges, let them learn. Even we have mothers who are learning henna and beauty. So even for wives and our sisters, we were telling our sisters, yeah, come, don't sit at home. If you have an opportunity to come and learn, make henna, beauty. When Ramadan is now coming, you'll earn big money. There's an opportunity for you. There's opportunity out there if you have the skills. Rather than if you don't have the skills, then it becomes even more hard for you.
Okay.
But
me and 99 others would want to come. Where can we find you?
We have our website,
Okay.
Town. We have our website. Our details are there. We have colleges. We have telephone numbers. We are available. So we are all available. We can share the numbers with you.
Yeah.
We are reachable. Okay. We can be called anytime. We are reachable. We are ready. We are always there.
Yeah, and also like you can visit us at Jamia Mosque Kibra, fourth floor. We are there in Majengo. We are there. Is it second floor?
Yes, second floor.
We are in second floor Majengo. We are in Dandora Mosque, phase 5. We are there. We are in Donholm. We are in Huruma. And also, like for you, if you want to reach us, you can reach us at 0725 493 789 or 0729 472 190.
Thank you so much. I think with that we're going to close the show up to that point because of time. And I believe you back there at home, you've captured or had all the information. The numbers they were shared, the locations were also shared. I hope you've captured all the locations, inshallah. And perhaps to leave you with a quote is, shift your mindset and embrace skills for growth and independence. Let's meet tomorrow for the Muslim Insight Show. I've been your host, Zamzam Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.